carrying placards calling for tourists to go home. Thousands have marched on the Spanish island of Mallorca on Sunday, protesting against tourism, which they say has pushed up housing costs. Some carried cardboard cruise ships, voicing their anger at the cruise liners that are often seen along Mallorca's coast.
I'm very happy in this island, and the solution for the population, Mallorquin population is worried about, but they don't have to worry.
Mallorca and the Balearic Islands was the second most popular region of Spain last year. It attracted over 14 million holidaymakers and generated 109 billion euros versus 63 billion for France. But locals say rising prices and a rash of tourists crowding the beaches is making the island unlivable.
We have to say enough. We have to change course. We can't continue like this. When tourism began to increase greatly, it began to directly affect the neighborhoods, and a total gentrification has been created in the city. People can no longer live in the city. There are no flats because they are dedicated to tourist rentals, both legal and illegal.
Others say their main concern is a spike in the cost of housing.
We are not against tourism as such, but we are against the touristic model, which is kind of a part of the capitalist model. And we are suffering the consequences of this model because we cannot afford living here. And that's because tourists with high standards of living, they come here and they hire our standards of living also.
The anti-tourism march follows a series of recent protests staged in Barcelona and Alicante, where some protesters sprayed tourists with water guns. These moves were strongly condemned by Spain's tourism minister, who said it did not represent the country's culture of hospitality.
I
think it's a condemnable action. I condemn this expression that goes against a value, that's against what our country is and feels.
Meanwhile, Barcelona's mayor says he will raise the tourist tax for cruise passengers visiting the city for less than 12 hours. He also announced plans last month that Barcelona will bar apartment rentals to tourists by 2028. Libby Hogan, ABC News.